Hey family, what's up, gang? Welcome back to another reading with your girl Ryan. Over here, where we make money appear, and that's on spirit. Period. So this is your money mancy reading for this moon cycle. And I did a pre-shuffle, and I took some notes, and I got some channel songs. So we got the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, and then we got the Jinn, Serpentine, and then Oasis and Chamomile. And so the two songs that I was channeling was Gangsta by Kehlani from the Suicide Squad movie, and then Till the Morning, but it's a mix by Snake Hips. I'll link it down below. Cause it's a song that I used to listen to when I was in college all the time. It's on my SoundCloud playlist, which I really don't listen to anymore, but I used to listen to that shit religiously. So maybe I'll link the whole SoundCloud playlist down below, and maybe you can check that out. But make sure you definitely listen to that song, the Till the Morning remix. Um, and the words from Gangsta that stood out to me was I got secrets that nobody knows, and then later on in the song she said, "I want someone with secrets that nobody knows." Um, and then for the serpentine energy, basically talks about facilitating the energy, specifically in the crown chakra, enhancing psychic abilities, clearing out the fog, and developing a spiritual understanding. And then the message that I downloaded was you get one extra wish as a reward for granting everybody else's wishes, and you get to tuck it because your spirit guides already know what you wanted. So basically, it's like spirit gave you 1,000 wishes, and instead of granting 1,000 of your own wishes, you granted 1,000 of other people's wishes. Like you granted 1,000 wishes for other people. Whether it's you granted 5 wishes for everybody until it added up to 1,000 wishes, or you granted one to everybody, or like maybe somebody got 800 of them wishes and then the rest, you get what I'm saying, but you granted 1,000 wishes for other people. Basically you was walking around like the Jinn, granting other people's wishes. um but if you know anything about jinns, you know that shit does not come. Everything that you wish for comes at a price. That's why people always say, be careful what you wish for, because you're absolutely gonna get it. But what are you willing to do for it? Like what are you willing to sacrifice to for your wish to be granted, basically. Um and so the rest of that was save it for later when you need it most, but likely you won't need it for a while, because basically all of these wishes, these 1,000 wishes that you done granted for these other people, well, there's a payment for that. So basically, everybody whose wishes you granted, they gotta pay you. Maybe not directly, but they have to pay that energy, and that energy is paying you. So whatever energy you were giving out, they now have to pay that energy, and basically that whatever energy it is works for you. So basically, these people work for you until they could pay their debts. Motherfuckers owe you debts, and you're the debt collector. And when I was writing down the serpentine energy, I was getting facilitator. It was giving me Papa energy. If you know who Papa is, for those who don't even worry about it. But if it pops up in your head and you know what I'm talking about, aka the facilitator, then you know what I'm talking about. The Baron. But it's giving like Papa and the Baron's energy put together. Um, which is very interesting because I always channel it that way. And it's interesting because it lets me know that the chaotic energy, which is Papa's shadow, if you know, you know, I'm not saying it. If you know, you know, the shadow energy is not coming through, which means the light side of what other people see as dark is now in your favor. We're just gonna leave that there. So let's pull some cards. I pre-shuffled from my golden tarot. Um, but I'm gonna actually pull from. I don't know. Should I pull from the Adventure Time tarot? Oh, and I pull from my Money Mancy deck too. Um, I wish I had another. I'm gonna add some Oracle decks on my wish list if y'all want to give me an Oracle deck, or if you want to give me some snacks. My wish list is down below. That's my love language: snacks and gifts. We love to see it. I was eating some Popeyes right before this with some 2-time spicy sauce. You know this shit's so good. We just gonna use the Adventure Time Tarot to get into this energy. I need a gangster to love me better than all the others too. You got a big, it's like you a diva and you got a djinn that's protecting you. Like, you're a diva and there's a djinn working for you, making sure to collect all your payments. They don't even want a cut. They just get a kick out of like collecting from other people, basically. Who don't expect to be collected from. And with the Knight of Pentacles, like, you're sitting there in the Queen of Cups, nurturing, not even upset at the fact that maybe you feel like your cup is a little bit empty, because it's like, you know that the divine is going to refill your cup. It happens every time. Every time your cup gets this low, the divine always refills your cup. And you thought your cup was low in the past. No, your cup is just getting low for real. Which means the divine is about to refill your cup in a huge, huge way. Big fat hoot energy. And with this Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it's the djinn. It's you. It's your energy. It's like your shadow is coming to collect from other people and bringing it back to you. Basically, you're reclaiming your energy. You done did so. You released something big. And so everything that was attaching to all that energy, it's coming back. It's coming back to you. And whatever was attaching is going back to them. So it's like, I was saying this the other day, they got what they wanted, but now you get what you deserve. You granted these people wishes and you asked for nothing in return. You asked for nothing in return. But the universe, according to universal law, the devil, if you receive, you gotta be prepared to give. This energy's people, they received, but they was never prepared to give. And they definitely wasn't expecting to have to give to you. Oh, they about to have to give to you now. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. You're gonna have surplus. You're gonna need more cups. So it's almost like your Ace of Cups is gonna get turned into a 7 of Cups, just so you have multiple cups. And then you got extra wishes in a tuck. So if you so happen to come across a person in this next phase of your life, this next part of your journey of collecting, you have more than enough, but you're giving out, like, you're not giving out as much as you were giving out before, because you know this is your season of return. This is your season of recompense. This is your season of receiving. It reminds me of the most recent Duke Dennis P.O. box opening. Like, he was so tired. Like, he had to end it before he even opened up all the packages, because it was just so many packages. And you couldn't even see how many packages it was until he was opening up a bunch. And then he had to move them over to where you could actually see them. It's like that. Like, having so many gifts on Christmas that it's like, I'm going to open up the rest of these tomorrow. I'm going to just let Christmas be all week, and I'm going to open up. I got like 1,000 gifts. So I'm going to try to open up like maybe like 10 to 20 of them a day. And then every day I'm gonna just keep opening up 10 to 20 gifts until I run out. Like, which really leads over into the new year. So it becomes an extended period of receiving. It's such a huge harvest. It's such a large harvest. I love this for you, friend. That's what we say in my house. I love that for you, friend. I love that for you, friend. Police. Yo, we got everybody in my house loves TikTok and like social media, like down to my mom, my little sister, my little brother, and you're gonna get random gifts too, like shit that you're really not expecting. Like, my little sister had broke her phone a while ago. Funny enough, my phone broke the other day, but I care not. Like, I already know what phone I want next, and I'm not trying to get like a new plan to get the phone. Like, I'm the type of person, I want to buy my shit outright because I don't want to have to pay on that shit every month. No, I want to buy it once and that's just it. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait. But it was funny enough because like literally 2 days later, my little sister ended up getting a new phone, and she hasn't had a phone in a few years, and like she wasn't expecting it. She just randomly got a new phone, and my mom made sure to get her a new phone. She got a new case, all that. So instead of just having her tablet now, she got a phone and a tablet. And I kept saying, I love that for you, friend. And my little sister, she's 10. And it's like perfect timing. It's perfect timing. So it's like you're gonna get not only it's a huge harvest that you know you're due for, but then you're gonna get surprise gifts that you're not even expecting. Like, you wasn't expecting Spirit to be like, oh, here goes some extra wishes. Don't use them, though, because we about to grant mad of your other wishes. So tuck these wishes in your pocket, deep in your pocket. That way you, like, when a wish needs to be granted, and it's almost like you never have to grant your own wishes. As long as you keep granting other people's wishes with discernment, your wishes will always be granted. 11/11, and as I'm recording this, it's November 11. And it was just 11/11 on the clock. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, with the Sun, and the 3 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is on the bottom, so this is energy hating from outside the club that can't get in because they see what is in the club. You got a section. You got a section. Motherfuckers ain't know you had a section in the club. First of all, you have a section in this club. And maybe you wasn't showing up to the club for a while. But, like, anytime you pull up to this club, they gonna make sure that I don't give a fuck if the club is fully booked. They're gonna make a set. It's like you have a section just for you. Just for you. You and whoever you choose to bring with you. You got a section. Like, the club, and it's not even the promoter who show you love. It's the club who show you love. Because people don't know that you was promoting this club for a while. You was like the silent promoter. You was literally like the silent promoter. You was waiting for somebody to come promote you. The divine said, what do you mean? You're the promoter. You make this shit hot. You make this shit pop. And you was doing the work, but you just wasn't showing up to the club, so you wasn't seeing that the club was selling out every night. That the club was making racks every night. Nobody knew your name. Nobody knew who the promoter was. They just knew that they saw the post about going to the club this night, that night, this night, and that night. But the club know that they didn't hire no promoters. They know you though, and they know how you is. So they know, like, you feel me? It likely was you. So really they're repaying you for all the work that you put in, and you never act like you never showed up to the club like, oh, where my section at? Oh, where my bottles at? Oh, y'all owe me. Like I said, you was granting other people wishes and you wasn't asking for nothing in return. And so it's energy that's coming through to repay you overtime. Like, say you worked 1,000 hours in 2 months. That's crazy. You worked 1,000 hours. Say in 1 month. In 2 pay periods, you worked 1,000 hours. And you got paid regular pay. But you worked 1,000 hours. That means you worked mad overtime. So because you didn't get your overtime, they're gonna pay you. It's almost like they're gonna act like you didn't get a paycheck. And they're gonna pay you for the hours that you worked, the regular hours that you worked. But they're gonna pay you time and a half for the regular hours that you worked. And then they're gonna pay you time and a half times 2 for every overtime hour you worked. And then you get a promotion, you get a bonus, and you get a pay raise. All on top of that. So now instead of being a promoter, you got equity in the club. So every night, you make money. Not just from the door. You fuck the door money. Somebody else could do that shit now. You making money off the bottles, off the hookah, off all that. Bitch, and don't let this be a strip club. Cause you really about to make bands. Cause the dancers gotta pay house fees. Every time somebody buy ones, 100 ones, y'all, if you know, you know, it don't be 100 ones in there. It be like 80 something ones. So basically, you get to take off the top. Cause this, you got equity. This your shit now. This is your shit now. You worked hard as fuck as a hidden promoter. You clearly wasn't doing it for clout because you wasn't even showing up to the club. You was promoting basically for free. You wasn't even coming to the club to collect your door money. You was literally working for free. And you probably had a regular job. Or motherfuckers just looked at you like you was unemployed. But like I said, you weren't complaining. It wasn't about the money for you. You just like, fuck it, I got the ability. Because this the thing. Anybody could go work for money. But not everybody could grant other people's wishes. You granted them wishes. You did what nobody else could do, and you could have charged them people $1,000 a wish. But then what return would you have gotten? Because you would have got your payment already, that little $1,000. And it probably would have been gone already. So because you sacrificed the pinnacle, that's why you get the pinnacle. I don't know what this applies to, but something you did, you've been doing. It's like you've been doing community service, and somebody's been watching, and you're about to get paid for all of the community service that you've done. And you've done a hell of a lot of community service. A hell of a lot. A lot. A lot. You need a venue, you got the whole club for free. You ain't gotta buy it out. They just gonna, shut down the club. Or if you wanted to run as normal, that night you get all the money. The show night. Everything that come back from the bottles, the hookah, the dancers, everything, you get all that money. The door, you get all that money. Cause motherfuckers know you gonna pay people for the work that they did. You know what it feel like to work for free. So you're not about to let nobody work for free. But you know who really down for you, cause some people ain't gonna show up on them nights. Because they feel like, oh, I ain't working for free. It means they don't know you. They ain't been here for a while. They ain't OGs. They not day ones. This is beautiful. Like, the idea that I'm even seeing this as club, like, a club is crazy to me. Because if you knew how much clubs make off alcohol alone in a night, like, and say your club sell food, bro. If this is a strip club that sells alcohol and food, bro, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand how much money is being made per night. Per night. You're about to be big bank motherfucking Ace of Wands with the moon, big bank Hank. And just like you were the hidden promoter, you're the hidden owner too. Motherfuckers don't know who run this shit other than the people who know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's like Undercover Boss. That's what it makes me think of. But you earned this. Ace of Pentacles. Again. Nine of Wands. This is to keep you with the Five of Wands. This is really this energy, and you understand the need to stay hidden. It keeps you away from people who would cause, like try to Seven of Cups. Didn't I say it was going to turn into, it's like a Seven of Cups? It's not a Seven of Cups to you. It's a Seven of Cups to other people. Because they're like, it's supposed to be a guessing game to them. It's supposed to be a guessing game to them. What do you think about the mob? Nobody knows who the boss is for real, other than the people who deep, very deep into that shit. Because the boss don't say, "Oh, I'm the boss." Nah, the boss will let you disrespect the fuck out of them until you realize that you done fucked up. But that's way later down the line, because the boss gonna let you dig a hole for yourself. But you eventually you gonna see what people doing, and you gonna think you know who the boss is, or people gonna think they know who the boss is, and they gonna want in. And when they gotta speak to the boss, they see you. It's like, oh shit. That's another thing. Motherfuckers who you about to be extorted, like people about to be coming to you knowing that they are about to willingly be extorted because of how they treated you. And they're gonna that's where the the double and triple overtime is coming from. That's where these extra payments is coming from, for real. Because they don't want to reap the consequences of what they know they doing. Like the real consequences. It's bad. The anguish of them knowing the truth about who they really was fucking with is bad enough. So it's like you gonna let them torture themselves. And you just gonna continue collecting because you ain't do that shit to yourself. They wanted to go out and try to do that shit to you. So that's above you now. That's what you got bodyguards for. That's what you got spirit guides for. That's what you got facilitators for. The boss don't do too much. The boss show up, collect, make decisions, call shots, and stay out the fucking way. Stay out the fucking way, bro. That's it. The star. It's like Glenda. You can't just go pull up on Glenda. No, she gotta come to you. But you gotta really understand some shit about yourself or what the fuck is really going on before she decides to show up. Like I said, you've been hidden, watching everything the whole time. Motherfuckers ain't know you saw everything. You saw everything. It's shit that you ain't got it's shit that you ain't got concrete evidence of, but you know exactly what the fuck is going on. And even that everything is gonna be confirmed to you right here on the 3D. Everything you've been going through in the shadows, everything you've been going through that was hidden, it's all about to be rectified in the 3D, in the light. But you're gonna choose to stay in the shadows because you don't need nobody in your shit. You show up. Motherfuckers don't know when you gonna show up again. And every time I see this star, I think of Algol. Algol is a fixed star. Algol is the demon star. But then it's like you got Algol's your right hand man, but Regulus motherfuckers can't even get to Algol. Which means that if they can't get to Algol, they definitely can't get to you if they don't get past Regulus and Fomalhaut. The royal fixed stars. They gotta go through royalty to get to you. Or what they understand as royalty to get to you, because Regulus and Fomalhaut are the chariots. They're the horses that pull the chariot. You inside that hoe. Algol the one driving the motherfucker. But you inside that hoe. Flying on, I never even noticed this. Flying on a magic carpet, pouring out abundance over the masses. Like a shooting fucking star. That's what you are. And many people have been lucky enough to make a wish on your energy. But when you gonna pop up again? Maybe never. Maybe you'll pop up at some point, but it's not something you can calculate. When it happens, it happens, and when it happens, you better make a wish. But they better be ready for that wish to come true. Somebody is wishing for you. Somebody is wishing for you, and you're about to show up. And that's gonna be the beginning of this snowball effect. Like a snowball, the more it roll, the bigger it get. Yeah. But make sure you continue granting wishes. You don't got to do it at the capacity that you was doing it before. You don't got to do it at the rate that you was doing it before. You was doing a lot from one cup. You got more cups now. All motherfuckers need is a drop. They don't need a sip. They don't need a gulp. All they need is a little drop. Like a dropper. Like an eyedropper. One drop. That's all they need. One drop. So drop accordingly with discernment. Okay? I'm hearing I make it rain, I make it rain, I make it rain on them hoes. What song is that? It's a Lil Wayne song. I'm hearing Fireman too. Let's get some final energy. Cause where your money coming from is from the past. Where it wasn't even being held up. Your ancestors was just like waiting for you to 4 cups. 2 of wands, 4 of cups, 6 of cups. Waiting for you to be like, okay, I'm ready now. The day you decide to show up to the club is the day you collect everything that you didn't collect. Some of y'all been in the light, but what you collecting is in the shadows. You about to go collect. You're about to go collect. You see them shadows? You're about to go collect. You absolutely are. You're absolutely about to go collect because somebody is wishing for you. So somebody is making a wish for you to like appear. And it's not that they're looking for a wish to be granted. Their wish is just for you to appear. They want to give. They plan on giving to you. But you have to appear first. You have to appear first. And like I said, that's only going to be the beginning of it. That's only going to be the beginning of it. And they're not going to know when you're going to appear. You're just going to appear. Out of nowhere. And they'll know that their wish has been granted. And they'll do what they need to do. Because they know that for this to happen for them is rare. Is rare. The Empress with the Empress with the World and a Fool. This is a new journey, new money, new mindsets. Cause now you got ideas on what you want to invest in, how you want to invest. Cause and now maybe it's like, okay, well, I got this one club, but maybe I want to get a few clubs. Maybe I want a few. Maybe I want to do a little bit. You feel me? Open up opportunity, judgment. With the Page of Wands, open up opportunities for others to get a little bag too. Create job opportunities for people. Create opportunities for other people who want to start out as promoters, and you feel me? They make their way up the club owner too. That's the type of person you are. And that's why all of this is coming to you. Because it's bigger than what you did. It has a lot to do with the fact that the divine wanted to see just how much they could trust you with a lot of power, a lot of authority, and most importantly, a lot of fucking money. You can be trusted with all of that. Because they know that whatever money you get, you gonna turn that into more money. And you gonna make sure other people eat too. You're not a stingy motherfucker. You're not a stingy motherfucker. But you got discernment. It's giving Mr. Beast. But the female version. And that's on spirit, period. Ashe.